We're going to take the thighs to us. We're just going to either hold onto the knees or we're going to interlace our fingers around those shins, shoulders relax away from the ears. And if you want to just do some little circles with those knees, that feels real good. Think about pulling your belly button down towards the floor, or think about pulling your navel towards the spine. Give you a couple angles. And so this is a really gentle lower back release. So if you ever feel jammy, like you wake up and you're just like, ugh, yeah, this is what you do. And then you change directions, nice and slow, gentle little circles. Keep on breathing. And from here, we're going to come into some slightly bigger circles. So we're going to draw the knees to us and then out to the sides away from one another. And the knees come back together and then we draw them back through the center towards us. So circles. And always working with the breath. Then we're going to go the other way, so the knees go away from you, out, and then back to center, and away. And listening to your body. If you get tired at any point, you just take a little break. Pulling the belly button in or towards the floor as we continue to make these circles. And then when you're ready, we're going to stop with those circles. We're just going to draw those thighs to us. Maybe we can interlace the fingers if that's comfortable. And very gently pulling those thighs to us as we work the elbows and the shoulders away from us. And just tucking the chin to the back of the neck can be nice and long. Big, beautiful breaths. I like to use the belly breath here because, again, these are great for lower back releasing, great for hip releasing, great for digestion. So by breathing into that belly, as you inhale, it fills up, and as you exhale, you draw the belly towards the floor so you get that internal movement. It's like a little mini massage for your digestive organs. It also creates a pressure on the hips, which is like an internal massage. You can also get some release in the lower back using that breath. The combo of bed and drugs often causes constipation, so anything you can do to help that would be great. Chlorophyll water, killer good for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, totally good for that. Just keeps things
chlorophyll?
flowing. I get mine at Lifestyles Market.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but make sure you get the mid-flavored. It's so much better. The plain one's very dull. Yeah.
Okay.
And then releasing the fingers, allowing the soles of the feet come onto the floor. Once again, hands on the belly. Just return to your natural breath for a few breaths. And then if you want to do a couple more belly breaths here, feel free. And then from here, we're going to take that right leg, we're going to cross it nice and tight over the left leg so the knees are together. And this is a little bit of a different place in the hips, so pay attention to your knees here. Start to draw those thighs to you. If it's comfortable, you can interlace your fingers behind the thighs. Otherwise, you don't have to interlace it all, but if you want it to be even deeper, you can take the hands over the shins. So the deepest is the hands over the shins. The next stage, or a little less deep, would be here behind the thighs. And the third stage, which would be not deep at all, would be hands beside you or even feet on the floor. So again, day by day, depending on where we're at, how long we've been in bed, etc., 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 we're going to need different things at different times. So really paying attention to what you need at the exact moment you're doing it. Not worrying about what you did yesterday or the day before, but just enough stretch so you can breathe and be comfortable. Again, great pose for belly breath. As you inhale, feel the belly rising. And as you exhale, feel the belly falling. Counting is a great thing to add. Let's take 4 more deep, full breaths here. And then releasing the fingers, allowing the sole of that left foot to come onto the floor. We're going to uncross our legs, take a couple natural breaths in between. And then coming to the other side, let that left leg cross nice and tight over the right leg. We're going to draw that left thigh to us, interlacing our fingers behind the thighs, over the shins, or just letting the feet be resting. Again, listening to your own body, doing what you need to do to be comfy. And each side's going to be different. Focus on the body, focus on the stretch, focus on the breath. And if it's at all comfy, count those breaths. Feet are as active as they can be, pushing through the toe mounds. And just a couple more breaths here on this side. And releasing your fingers, letting the sole of the right foot come onto the floor, uncrossing, letting the sole of the left foot come onto the floor. Again, just returning to your natural breath. If you want to, you can bring your arms out to the side. Again, just a gentle twist here. Let the knees come down to one side. And inhale to bring the legs back up, knees down to the other. And knees and ankles is nice. You want to keep them together. Back and forth. Gently releasing your back. And then just let those legs come down to the right side. If it's available, sometimes it's nice to have the knees a little bit higher, a little bit closer to that right arm, so that you get the twist a little bit higher up in the back. But make sure it's comfortable for you. Feel like you're reaching through the arms. If you want to take it a little deeper into the neck, you can just turn and look at that left hand. Relax your forehead. Counting the breaths if you like. chin comes back up to center. Bring your knees up. Walk them in if you like. And then just let them fall to the other side. And again, if you want to bring those knees up a little higher to get into a little bit different place in the back, feel free as you continue to breathe. If it's comfortable, you can turn to look at the right hand. Focus on your breath. Focus on your body. Encouraging yourself to relax. And I'm just going to review how you get out of bed or off the floor if you've been here for a while. You bring your chin back to neutral, and you just take that right arm over to join the left arm, and then you could push yourself up, maintaining a nice straight spine. If you're sitting in bed, the bed would be here, so you just scoot your legs over, and you come up sitting on the bed with your feet on the floor, and that's the most gentle with your spine. Going into bed the same way is also really good, and just rolling onto your back like that. So again, you just roll